Okay, I'm actually going to put this in this one because this is smaller, probably about the same size. I already cut it though. Anyway, it'll fit either one, so should have just left it in that one. All right, my next question is my first ever boyfriend. That was my first boyfriend is the same thing. So I've already answered that. My first ever cell phone, which would have been around 97, because that's when I moved back to Oregon after living in California working for my dad, and we went to the fair and I signed up for my first cell phone with T-Mobile. I've switched carriers twice since then, and that's it. I've had 3 carriers total. I was with T-Mobile and I switched to Verizon because I wanted to play Pogo games on my phone, and it was only available on with the Verizon network. So I switched to Verizon for that reason. I stayed with Verizon for a very long time, even after I was with my husband, because he was on Verizon at the time too. All right, Stephania, I'm so sorry about your name. In New Jersey, your order is ready, and thank you for ordering. Let's get this tucked away. And we just recently switched to Sprint to save some money a few years ago. Next order is for Ashley. She's placed several orders, so I know she's a repeat customer. She ordered she had 2 orders. One is for the Glitter Fun Junior, which is a new pen in my shop that I have not shown you yet. And then the Fairy Stick in pink, which is another new pen. The Not So Pretty lipstick, which is in dark pink. It's a pen that I have in the shop that is not perfectly beautiful. They came to me with scratches, so I have them in the bargain bin at a lower price. She ordered 3 multi-placers. She ordered the 3-placer that takes the wax, the 9-placer that takes the wax, and the 6-placer that takes the wax. And she ordered 2 rose straighteners that, I'm sorry, not 2 rose straighteners, but 2 drill multi-placers that are the orange ones with the 6 and 9 placers on each end. And she ordered 3 Peacock Pizzazz in green, filled, and that those are to have her multi-placers put on them. So here we go. Let's get started on wrapping this order. Alright, let me get everything tidied up here. I don't know if it'll fit in this wrapping, so let's see. Here is one of your multi-placers, the 3-placer. Here is your Not So Pretty in dark pink. There is your drill placer. And this does fit on the opposite, the back side for holding. And here is one of your orange double tipped. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save this for another order. I don't know why I did it that way. But I do have some of those larger drill trays in my shop as well, for those that are not aware. I have the blue one that has the pen holder, and I have the orange one. And I will be making a video shortly, within either today or tomorrow, with all my new stuff so yeah, you can see it. Okay, so there's that one. And then we've got your other orange tip, double tip placers. Here's your 6 placer. Here is your 9 placer with your filled pins. And get this wrapped. And then you have one more package. My next question on my tag is my first ever date. I never really dated. I mean, my very first boyfriend that I had was somebody I met in a group with a group of friends. My husband kind of cuts things crooked. Oh wait, and here is the wax that I am including with your 3 drill, for all your drill pins that have multi-placers. Yeah, and here is your Glitter Fun Junior. It is slightly smaller than the big one. Oh man, I hate it when I drop them. There it is. There's your drill tip. And here is your fairy stick in pink with the little teeny ears on top. And here is your drill tip. Alright. Let's get these wrapped and then get your order ready to go. So yeah, I never really got to date. Everybody I ever went out with or dated was either online or something that I dated in a group. So, I mean, it was just like, not really, I don't think of them as dates, really. It's really hard to think of them as dates. So I don't know if they really were. Let's see, will this smaller one fit in here? I don't know. Let's see. No, let's not do that. So you're going to have a couple of different colored wrapping because this has only got enough for 2 more right in here. Okay. Alright, so my first ever date. My next question, my first ever girlfriend. As far as friends, maybe they mean boyfriend, as in a friend that was a boy. I don't remember. I had a lot of friends that were boys when I was in high school, but I didn't have any. I never had, you know, I only had the one boyfriend in high school. And he wasn't even in high school with me, so, and that didn't last very long. After that, I didn't have a boyfriend. Well, the next boyfriend I had was somebody I met over the internet, but it wasn't the internet yet. It was over a chat page thing that was directly connected through the modem, and if you're too young, you may not understand what that was, but that was how us old people met people on the internet before the internet. And yeah, I had gotten into some sticky situations, I can tell you, from that, but and save that for another day. My first ever kiss was my boyfriend Scott. We were with everybody else, and so I guess that would be officially with our first date. I can remember it so vividly. We were at this place that overlooks the city, and we were just standing there looking at the lights of the city, and he had his arm around me, and we kissed. And it was weird because I just knew how to kiss. I know that I would know, but it just, I don't know. It just came to me, and I never thought I'd ever get a kiss, but I did, and I wasn't awkward, and I knew what to do, so it felt good that I knew what I was doing, even though I didn't know what I was doing, you know? Yeah, more memories, bringing back floodgate. Opening up the floodgate of memories. Next question, my first fear? How am I supposed to know what my first fear was? My first fear was probably of getting spanked. Because, you know, I grew up getting spankings. And I guess I could say I feared the switch, which, you know, was a branch off of a bush. And those things hurt. Woo. And so let's say that that's my first fear. And next question, I gotta scroll it down. My first friend in college. Okay, assuming I went to college. I get some more tissue paper here. I did set quite a few of them up this time. Oh, maybe it is the same color. Well, it's slightly different tissue paper color, but they're still gold. Let's see. I did go to a trade college. It was a 9-month course. And what upset me about that, though, was that I just got a certificate. I did not even get any kind of diploma for what I thought I was going for. I thought I was going for accounting, but they called it information processing. And all it did was basically give me the schooling on how to be a secretary or an administrative assistant. So I actually, with those skills, I was able to work for my dad and be his administrative assistant when he could no longer keep the one that was there that he had because she, you know, was a professional, and he was running his own business that was in sales, and it wasn't doing the best at the time. So, you know, I was getting $8 an hour doing it once he hired me to do it, and I'm sure he paid them way more than that. But of course, I was his daughter. He wasn't going to fire me. I was his last employee, other than his independent contractors that sold the vacuum cleaners. And I did a lot of things. I wore a lot of hats in that business. But, what was the question? Oh, my first friend in college. Wow, did I get off course. Yeah, so when I was going to school for that, I met a couple of people. And his name was Ed, and the others was Anna. Anna actually lived with us for a little while. This is when Ayla was a baby, and I was actually pregnant with Stephanie when I went to this school. And she had a room in with Ayla. Ayla wasn't a real loud crier, or she wasn't a fussy child, so it wasn't bad sharing a room with her. And we went to school together and carpooled and whatnot. So, and then she ended up moving out and getting a place with Ed. And they were dating or going out or in a relationship, whatever. So I have no idea where they are today because I don't remember their last names. I have pictures of them. Bet you if I put the pictures on the internet and asked people to find them, I would probably get, because it was here in this town. But anyway, all right, Ashley, I believe your order is done. Let me double check. Oh yeah, your wax. Where'd the wax go? Here's your wax. So we got the Glitter Fun Junior, we got Fairy Stick, we got the lipstick, we got the 3 multi-placers, plus the 2 orange ones. Yep, they're all here. All right. Thank you for your order, Ashley. Your order is ready. Look at all that gold. Whew. All right. We got this large envelope here. And your wax. Don't forget it's in there. Okay. Let's get this. There we go. The next order is to Catherine in Connecticut. Just heard some weird sounds outside. She ordered 3 of the magical unique horns. 1 in purple and 2 in pink. And this looks like it's her first order. Thank you for shopping with us. And welcome to our lovely family. And I said she's in California. Did I say that? Well, if I didn't, she's in California. Okay, there is not something not right here. This is Catherine Taylor from Connecticut. Oh, no, she's in California. It's her address says Court. So geez. It's going to California. Yeah. Sorry about that mix up. All right, so here is 1 pink unicorn horn. And there's your drill tip. And I left the instructions on here so you know about the battery information. And here is the other pink one. There's your drill tip. And the purple one. Just to show you that they all work. And there's your drill tip. Alright, let's get these wrapped up. And I can answer the next question. Which would be, my first heartbreak would have been Scott. Because the person that we met through, her name was Vanessa, and she was kind of like a mom to all of us. She was only 25, okay, but, you know, I was 16, and he was 20, and he didn't want to just tell me the truth that, he thought things were just going too fast. But instead, he told me that he was breaking up with me because he was in love with Valerie. Oh, Vanessa, sorry. Our other friend's name was Valerie. So, I was so heartbroken. And my mom knew Valerie as well. Vanessa, sorry. Gosh, I keep doing that. And so when he told me that, oh my gosh, she went off on Vanessa. And then I guess the truth came out that that's not why, blah, 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 blah. And I was only 16. He just felt, you know, it was just, you know, because we would write to each other in this journal. And I did most of the writing. And he said that he was having dreams about us being married and blah, blah, blah. And it was just going too fast. And so you know, I was too young, basically. So he had, I can't believe, though, he told me he was in love with her just to break it off with me. It's just 20-year-old guys, I guess. But to me, he was so mature and... But now I see I'm a little bit more wise to the world and men and things like that. And I've had to deal with things with my own daughters, with men. Gosh, but talking about these questions in my first, it just makes, it's put my mind back into the mindset that I'm, you know, a teenager again, or my early 20s, my firsts. But now and then I'm like, snap to it. Oh, I'm actually an adult with grandchildren. Well, a grandchild and soon to be children in August. But I've already announced that. I can't wait till she finds out if she's having a girl or a boy. I hope she has a girl, even though we need boys in the family. It would be nice for her to have one of each. She's already started raising, you know, she's been raising a boy for 3 years, so I can't wait for her to raise a girl. for more reasons than just one. One is because so she'll have the experience of one of each, which I never got. And the other is so she will get a little taste of what it was like when she was a teenager or when she was younger. But if it's a girl, she'll be the younger of the two, and hopefully the boy, you know, her big brother will protect her, because I always protected my brother, even though he's younger than me. But we were 2 years apart in school, and I was protecting him, and people thought he was my boyfriend, even though he was my brother, because people would make fun of him because he lost his hair when he was 6, and he would go around wearing a hat all the time, but he was bald, and it wasn't a choice for him to be bald. It was, it fell out. But, anyway, I stuck up for him, and I protected him, and I'm hoping, you know, whatever Ayla's second child is, whether it's a girl or a boy, that, you know, I'm sure Braden, who is her oldest, will protect his sibling, but it would just be neat for her to have a girl. And, yeah. Next question. Oh, wow, that really went off the... So that was like my first heartbreak. My first Instagram post, I'm not even going to bother with that because I don't use Instagram really. Well, I do. I'm thinking of Twitter. My first Instagram post, probably a picture of Teslin, because I didn't start using Instagram until after she was born. Yeah, because I named myself Teslin's Stella Tess, because Stella is the name I normally use, which is a combination of Stephanie and Ayla. And then once Teslin was born, I added Tess at the end, so I'd have all 3 of my kids in one name. So my husband wasn't home earlier when I heard door slamming, so maybe that's him. Because he's got, oh great, we've got half an hour to get this finished. Yikes. Maybe I should stop talking and get busy. Oh, I'm not sure how many I have left, but I hope we can get these out. If not, I'll have to have him take what I have. I might be able to extend it a few minutes past 3, but I haven't been goofing around though. I've been doing what I need to do. Just some of these are a little harder to wrap than others. Yeah, that first video I did where I fast forwarded part of it. Boy, did that make some people mad. I didn't think that would do that, but even though I did post a second one that showed the whole thing, I just did this short one, so if people wanted to see their stuff wrapped or packaged, they didn't necessarily want to see the wrapping portion of it, that they could watch one or the other. I didn't expect people to be end up watching both of them, just because they wanted something to watch that I was doing. But I guess if you had watched the short one first and then the long one, it would be more of a aha kind of thing. Wow, this one was a very difficult thing to wrap. I've always wrapped them, but I don't remember one being this hard. I don't know what's going on. All right, one more for this order. They're just big pens. And my husband's home. I hear him putting food away. How many orders I don't even know how many orders I said I have left. Okay. I'm giving it a little bit more to do work with here this time, because I shouldn't have to struggle. Just because I'm trying to save on paper. Alright. I will get to the next question when I'm done concentrating on these things. Well, the next question, let's see. My first internet activity. Wow. Now that's something I was talking about earlier. I used to use a modem. Direct connection modems, 300 baud, which is so extremely slow because they didn't have graphics back then. It was just text and pixels, like Commodore 64 and the old Apple stuff. So when they had the message boards that you could, communicate with people and meet people and all that, you get that was my first taste of the internet. And then when the real internet came around, I basically knew what to expect. Alexa, stop. All right, so Catherine in California, your order is ready. Here we are. Thank you for your order. Let me get it in the envelope, and then I'm going to have to start another new clip. There we go. All right. Okay, I will be right back and we will finish this up. Okay, next order goes to Jenna in Ontario, Canada. She ordered 3 flu shots, yellow, red, and green. And I believe this is her first order. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here is her order. There is your yellow, red, and green flu shots. What was the last question I answered? Okay, my first job. I answered this in the previous video too. My first job was delivering newspapers when I was 12. Of course, I had babysitting jobs, but that was my first job I actually had that I made money. My own money, that was significant enough to do it. And it really wasn't significant, but it was enough to buy my own TV and my own Walkman and my own stereo, because I was all into the electronics, you know. And so yeah, that'll always be my first job. I'm really proud of my first job being at a young age, and something that I had to be, you have to have self-discipline to be able to do a paper route. Because it's not something that you can say, well, I'm sick, I don't want to do it today. Once in a while, though, you do have to, like if you're out of town or whatever, and they have substitutes, but you even have to go out and collect the money from the people. But nowadays, it's so different. They have it where people just pay online, and they don't get their newspaper unless they pay ahead of time. So, a lot different. Kids don't have to go door to door and risk getting swindled. Alright. Alright. So, you're set. So, Jenna, your order is ready. Thank you for your order. Get it tucked away in here. Got trying to move fast because I have like 9 left and I'm running out of time. Next one is also going to Canada, to Alberta, Canada, to Stephen. And he ordered a Diamonds Are Girl's Best Friend in white. And that is, ooh, we're on the last layer. Here is your pen, and there is your drill tip. And, okay, question. I could probably get this one in here. My first language, English. I don't know any other language. I mean, I know a little bit of Spanish. I know a little bit of French. I know how to do Pig Latin, but that's not really a language. So, English. I'm just going to say English. That's all there is. And I think that's the last of this tape. Yeah, can't even get it all the way around. And I do have another gold. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Peacock or mermaid scales. Those look more like peacock feather designs to me. Oh, come on. It's connected. Alright, there we go. Looks like Vegas or something. That's a lot of gold. Alright, next question. My first love. So, my first love. I can't. I'm going to say my first love was my mom. Yeah. I can't really, it's not fair to talk about things like that, you know, when you're married. I don't think, you know, because I can't really, it might be a sensitive subject, you know. Alright, so, Stephen in Canada, your order is ready, and thank you for being a repeat customer, because I know this is your second order at least, because I did an order for you last shipment. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I've been putting stuff on top of my packages. Alright, next one goes out to Brenda in Georgia. Her order is for 3 pens. The Emerald Sparkle and Shine. drill pen, the Blue Glitter Fun drill pen. Here's the emerald green Sparkle and Shine drill pen. There's your tip. Here is your Glitter Fun diamond painting pen in blue. There's your blue tip. There's your Sparkle and Fun, or Glitter Fun. And then your Rainbow Sparkle and Shine drill pen in purple. There's your drill tip and there's your rainbow. And get this going out to Georgia as quickly as I can. Next question is, okay, my first pet. My first pet is from being on my own would have been my cat, Spaz. And I had him all the way up until the time, basically from the time I moved out until Ayla was about 2 years old. He was an indoor-outdoor cat, and she was 2 years old, and she was kicking at him, and so he went outside and never came back because he didn't like being kicked at. Don't blame him. Okay, we got more gold. This one's with yellow. Okay, come on. Come on. Get moving. Move. Try to go faster. Okay. So, yeah, Spaz was my first pet. I would show you a picture, but I really don't want to have to watch this video all the way to this point to remember where it's at. If I can remember what part of the video this is, to put the picture up, I will put a picture up of Spaz. But normally I write these things down so I don't forget to do them. But I don't have the free hand to do that, or the time. Since I am like on a deadline, I should have got up sooner, but after we got Tesla off to school, I was just too tired. I mean, I think I stayed up a little too late. I stayed up till 1:30, which was way later than I thought I was, because I was answering some questions from people in the group. They had sent me private messages and they were talking to me, and so I was conversing with them, taking care of all my, wrapping up notifications just to get them refreshed in the morning, so I'm not bombarded with way too many in the morning. I do take care of what I have at night before I go to bed. So anyway, I didn't get to bed till 1:30, and then, you know, got up at 7 to get Tesla off to school, and I'm just like, no, I need more sleep. I couldn't keep my eyes open, so I stayed asleep until 10. Got up, and I got, well, maybe it was 11. I think it was 11. Yeah. Got up and started doing this right away. All right, so what did I just wrap? Oh. Yeah, okay, Brenda in Georgia. Gosh, my mind is just, ooh. All right, so yeah, your order is ready. Sorry about that. Oh, and I forgot to check. It looks like this is your first order, unless you were signed in as a guest previously. So welcome to our world of diamond painting and drill pen frenzy. And thank you for your order. I really appreciate it. Okay. I'm trying to make them all fit in this box. Next order is to Megan in New York. she ordered a purple clearly rounded diamond painting pen and the double-ended pen in purple. And that would be these right here. Here is your clearly rounded in purple. There's your drill tip. And here's your double-tipped pen. There's your drill tip. And there is your ring pen. Alright, let's get this wrapped. My next question is, my first piercing and when did I get it? My first piercing was my ears. And I got them when I was 11. Because my mom and dad, I guess, they had agreed to let me have them when I was 10. But somebody changed their mind and I wasn't able to get them when I was 10. But I did finally get them when I was 11. And my ears are so sensitive to gold that they got infected and they swelled up. And I think the reason that we did them in gold is because my mom is allergic to everything except a certain gold. So I think she did that thinking that just in case I had the same allergies that she had. Ended up I had opposite allergies than her. So, but I was bound and determined to keep my ears pierced. I had, they hurt so bad, but we had to take them out, but my mom used a sewing needle and put thread in through my ear, my holes, my piercing holes, so that she could take out the earrings and they would heal so that my hole would stay open. But they ended up closing after a long struggle with trying to keep them open. And then I got them re-pierced, and the piercing finally took. And yeah, then my second one was another piercing above it. Same thing happened. Ears got swelled up and I had to have them re-pierced a second time. So both of my piercings in my ears, both sets had to be re-pierced. I don't even think I could fit anything into my second set anymore, but I can still put things in my bottom holes. But it hurts because I have to basically re-pierce it every time on one of the sides, and they get swollen. So I don't wear earrings very often. And then I got into the phase of piercing my cartilage. So I got that done in my left ear. Had to have it re-pierced. Once I went to get it done, re-pierced a second time after it closed, and there's too much scar tissue in there, so there's no, I can't, it's like a rock. You can't re-pierce that spot, so I got it done in my right ear. That eventually closed. It's mainly because I did telemarketing, and my ear pressed on there. They didn't have headsets. Alright, so Megan in New York, your order is ready. Thank you for your order, and welcome to our world. Alright, there's that. Next is to Christina in Washington, and I know for a fact she's ordered before. In fact, I think she had an order just in this last shipment that I did. She ordered 3 pins. She ordered the purple Extra Sparkle and Shine, which is a new pin that I think I showed it in one of my other videos, but I haven't officially announced it yet. The Padded Grip, which is a new one in blue. Then she ordered the Panther Diamond Painting Drill Pin in pink, which is another. All 3 of these are the newer pins that have not been announced yet. So let me show those to you. Alright, so let's get Christina in Washington. Let's get that ready. Okay, so here's the padded blue pen. So it's got this nice grip. I mean, it's plastic, but it's kind of soft. It's like the kind of like the grip on the Sparkle and Shine, the little bit of Sparkle and Shine. And there's your drill tip, but it is a little bit thicker. And these are, I think I have them in the bargain bin or one of those, but these are at a lower price. This is a bargain pen. And then here is your extra Sparkle and Shine, because it's got all these extra sparkles down below, which is new to my shop, in purple. Look at all that sparkle. And here's your Pink Panther. And there's your drill tip. Get this going out to you. Yeah, I started putting 3 in to some of them because I'm having to try and find things that, so I'm able to get these orders out on time. So I just cut back a little bit on the wrap, how many packages I wrap into each order. I mean, if there's 3 pens, if there's 4 pens, I definitely will put them into 2 packages, but 3 pens, I think, fair enough to put them into 1. I don't care about the materials that it takes to wrap them. It's the time, which I've found right now is my most valuable. Is the most valuable to me is time. So yeah. Oh yeah, and the people that have been offering to send me pink pens, my address will always be in the About section on YouTube and in the About section on my my Facebook group. And I believe it might be also on my Facebook page, on my business page. So if you're ever wondering where to send something, if you want to send something, even if you want to be a surprise and so you don't want to have to ask, you know, that's where you'll find it. But I will say it right now. It is P.O. Box 686, and then the city is Junction City, 2 words, Oregon 97448. And if I remember to get and edit this part, I will actually put it across the screen. If I don't get it across the screen, you'll know it's because I didn't watch all the way through to this point to get the address up there for you, but it is, like I said, in the About section. I'm going to possibly start putting it in the description box down below as well. Hopefully I remember to do it on this video. Alright, so Christina, your order is ready. Thank you very much for being a continued customer, patron. I feel like I've been doing this video all day. Almost done. Next one goes to Joy Lynn in Kansas. She ordered a colorfully gemmed pen in orange, no filling. She ordered the 28 slot organizer with the 4 labels, 4 sheets of labels, the Mr. Fix-It box cutter, and a row straightener. Yep. So those 4 things. Let's see. Here is your box. And I'm going to open it up and put your stickers inside so they don't get bent out of shape or anything. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Fold that back up, and this will go down in the envelope here. Alright, let's get your pens wrapped. Here is your orange, colorfully gemmed. And there's your drill tip. Here is your box cutter, drill tip. And here is your row straightener. get this going. It is now 2:50. Technically, I have about 25 minutes before my husband has that's the very last minute he could leave for him to be able to get this posted today. I must like pressure, because in order to get this out in today's mail, I've done this so many times. I've been right there at the verge of no coming back with the time. And then I have videos to make, and I know it's going to be difficult because Teslin will be home. Okay, this needs to go over more. They're just like, there we go. Okay, I was answering a tag, wasn't I? Oh, my piercing. So yeah, that was my first piercing. This next one I am not going to answer because I don't feel it's appropriate. It's asking about something that I would not talk about. No. If we're talking about first time, that's what this questionnaire is all about, firsts, so you can guess what it is. So I'm not a prude, but I do have respect for my viewers, and and for myself, and I don't feel that that's something I should talk about. So we will move on to the next one. My first swear word. I think I tried to say the F word, but I didn't actually say it. I was writing it on somebody else's paper and blaming it on somebody. I don't know why. I was in like 4th grade, and I tried making it look like somebody else had wrote it, but I spelled it wrong. I spelled it, I think I spelled it F-U-K-E. So I guess that kind of gave me away, because I was so inexperienced with cuss words, with my dad being a preacher and all that. Yeah. But it really didn't, it wasn't something I did until later in my junior high, and I really didn't. Cussing was an adult thing, actually. It was my first time that I really experienced doing it. But all right, so Joy Lynn, your order is ready. Thank you for being a new customer to us, and welcome to our world. Get this put in here. Yeah, right. Now, we have got 3 more. The next one is to Sherian in Arizona. And Sherian ordered a Loud and Proud Mini with the squares with the pink top, paintbrush in gold, and a flu shot in red. And there's your receipt. So let me get your pins out. And they're right here. Did we just say 2 things? Oh yeah, I did put all 3. I put them in 2 different, because this one's fatter, I needed to put them into 2 different wrappings. Alright. So those are there. Oh wait, let me show you. There's your drill tips for the 2 pens. Sorry about that. I'm trying to beat the timer. And here is your gold paintbrush. There's your tip. Drill tip. I got new bubble wrap I ordered on Amazon, and it came with missing bubbles. So it's one of the things I need to do is get a hold of them. All right. So what was that question? My first word? Okay, my first tattoo. My first and only tattoo is a tribal heart on my lower back. And yeah, I know people call them tramp stamps, but I had no idea that that's what they were called when I got it. And I got it because, on that spot, because, you know, I'm a larger person and I wanted it to be somewhere inconspicuous, not evident for the world to see. And I wanted to put it on an area that was free of, you know, stretch marks. So that's where I picked. Alexa, stop. So I have about a minute before this timer goes off. I think that might be enough time to at least get this one wrapped. Possibly the next one. So that's where I got it, and I just haven't had the nerve to, you know, or the will to want to spend money on another tattoo. Stephanie has three. She actually has one on her thigh. It's pretty large. She has one on her foot, on the top of her foot, going up around her ankle, that matches her friend, best friend, and she has one cat prints on her arm to represent her two kitties that just recently passed away. She got them while they were still alive, though. All right, so your order is ready, Sharian, and I will be right back in a second. All right, so, well, it's not ready. What am I talking about? I still have the other one to do. Your paintbrush. And then Ayla has, I paid for her first tattoo when for her 18th birthday, which was a lotus flower thing she got on her ankle. But it turns out she had already had a tattoo done previously, and yeah, I was not aware of it. So she pulled the wool over my eyes on that one until I saw a picture of it on her computer. And she had it done on the front of her hip. So right there in her underwear region. I was so upset because she didn't get it done professionally. And I don't think she's had any others since then. Since those. I don't know. Mainly because she can't afford it. She's been on her own for so long by choice, and they've been struggling financially for ever, it seems. Okay, I hate this. I can't find it. Waste so much time trying to find the beginning of the tape. There we are. Because it blends in. It's like a perfect match to the row underneath. Yeah. So, my parents don't have tattoos. Of course, you know, that was something that was also not, it was frowned upon in our religion. Well, we're Christians, but in our denomination, Nazarenes were very, very strict. Still are, I think. Even though I've been told that they have been lax on a lot of things, they really haven't. You know, there's still a lot of things that they're not lax on. That it just doesn't make sense to me why they'd be so strict. It's 3 o'clock, so I've got 15 minutes. I think I can do it. Okay. Alright, so Sherry Ann, I think this is Sherry Ann's order, right? Yes. Sherry Ann, your order is ready. Thank you for being a return customer. So this will be heading out to Arizona in just a few minutes. We'll be on its way. All right. 2 more. The box is just so full, I'm afraid they'll get dropped. Something will fall out. Okay. Next order goes to Tom in Minnesota. And I think this was ordered by, I'm not sure if it was ordered by Tom or Karen. But it goes to Tom. And where is it? Here it is, okay. It is for the clearly rounded in red fill and the colorfully gemmed in blue filled. Okay, here's the red filled, clearly rounded. Here's your drill tip. And here is your blue colorfully gemmed. And there's your drill tip. And then you also ordered the extra sparkle and shine pen in royal red. And that is this right here. There's your drill tip. Let's see if I can get it. It won't focus, I'm sorry. And there's the red. It's so beautiful. I love this color. All right. Making sure I got the right side of the bubble wrap. My bubble wrap came just in time too because I ran out while I was doing this order. And I'm going to have to start a new sheet of tissue paper for the last order. Oh, for this one and the last order. I believe it's the last gold one. You know, I made up a bunch of these, and I think I gauged it pretty well because I made one more. I made up one other one than this, and that was the last one I had set up. Wow, that was a lot we went through today. Lots and lots of pens. Oh yeah, that sound, I'm sorry. That scraping sound. Okay, what is my next question? My first thought today. My first thought today was, gotta get Teslin up, ready for school, and then I gotta wrap pins, gotta make a video. After I have my coffee, after I check my messages, check my emails, I like to sit in bed, have my coffee, you know, get caught up on notifications on my phone before I start my day. Have my coffee to relax or to wake up. And I can't find the entrance. Cease, come on, where are you? There you are. So that was my first thought today, was I am so happy to have the opportunity to make pens and that people actually want them, my creations. Oh, that just means it's Teslin will be here any second. That, in fact, that timer is so accurate. A lot of times I will hear the bus pull up as the alarm's going off. But I lose track of time, and that's why I have to have alarms for things to remember that, hey, your kid's coming home. But I'm always home, so never forget to be here when she gets off the bus. That's never been an issue, and it never will be. All right, Tom, your order is ready. Thank you for being a repeat customer. Get this going. Let's get it sent off to Minnesota, because I'm pretty sure MN stands for Minnesota. Bus is a little late. All right, there we go. And our last order goes out to Jamie in North Carolina. And there's the bus. Maybe I can get this done before she gets in here. Doubt it, though. And she ordered the adorable Stitch with pink ears as well. And there's your receipt. And let me get that pulled up here. There he is with his cute pink ears. And there's your drill tip. Now let's get him wrapped up. I thought I heard the bus, but I don't hear. Maybe that wasn't the bus, that was probably just another car. Alright, so as I'm wrapping this, I'm going to have to say my goodbyes so that my husband can get out the door with this package and to the post office so that it will be, they will be on their way. Some of you may actually have yours by tomorrow. Who knows? This depends on how quickly they are at delivering. So I will finish this tag another time, since I do these videos 3 times a week. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing your packages wrapped. I enjoy wrapping them. So have a fabulous day. Don't forget to check out the group if you aren't already a member. And if you have anything that you need on Amazon, check my Amazon page. There might be something in there that you would like or need for diamond painting, because I have all sorts of different accessories that I use on there, and office supplies, whatnot, toys even. So just check it out and see if there's anything that you like on there. And it doesn't cost you a thing to use my link, but it does help support my page. And I really appreciate that. And I can't wait to get this in there, because then my fret will be over for today. I won't be fretting anymore today once this gets out the door. I'm afraid my husband fell asleep though, so I'm going to have to wake him up. Well, there you are. Thank you very much, Jamie, for your order. It looks like this is your first one, and that is Teslin now. Thank you, and welcome to our world. So, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. See you in my next video. Have fun diamond painting. Don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.